What's up, guys? I hope that everyone has had an amazing school week so far. For this newscast, we will be covering some very cool news topics, such as the debate and the Black Band overnight trip. You will definitely be enjoying this week's newscast. To start this off, we will be heading to the Crest to interview Danielle on the movie theater.
Thank you, Perla. We're at the Crest now interviewing Danielle. So our first question is, what is the history of the what are some things you want us to know about it?
Sure. So the Crest was a department store in 1929. That's when it was constructed. So all the architecture that you see in here is original to that build. They restored it in 2008 when we renovated to be a cinema. We started out as a one-screen cinema, and now we have two screens.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, that's long story short, but it was the Thompson family that cares a lot about historic buildings that had a dream of turning this place into a movie theater. So.
Okay, that's awesome. So our next question is, what is your favorite part of managing the Crest?
Well, I get to watch as many movies as I want, so that's cool. A lot of free movies, but I think my favorite part is the people. I get to meet a lot of people in our community that are coming here to have a good time. They want to, relax, enjoy a movie, have a drink, so I just get to help them have a fun experience.
Nice, cool. Yeah. So what is some of the favorite experiences you've had working here, like some of the best moments you've seen working here?
Some of my favorite nights are when it's really chaotic. I kind of love when there's a lot of people in here. My team is very talented, so it feels really rewarding when we get through a really big rush or have a bunch of people in for the movies, and we come through on the other side and get to commiserate about that. So,
that's awesome. Thank you. So our next question is going to be, what is your favorite movie you've played at the Crest since you've worked here?
Well, I'm a big Wes Anderson fan. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, I think so.
He's done movies like Fantastic Mr. Fox. It's a claymation movie.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so he is he's a really amazing director who's pretty artistic, I would say.
Yeah.
We've played several of his movies. We played The Grand Budapest Hotel. We got The French Dispatch. That was post 2020 after the pandemic. And then most recently, The Phoenician Scheme. But probably my all-time favorite movie was Barbie, because that was the best month of my life. It was so crazy and so fun. Yeah.
All right, well, thank you for this interview, and we'll head back to you, Perla.
This seems like an amazing movie theater. I think I will have to check this place out sometime. Last week, Black Band went on an overnight trip. This was a very fun field trip. So let's go to Kennedy to talk about this very fun Black Band field trip.
Thanks, Perla. Recently, Black Band went on an overnight trip starting at Rocky Mountain National Park to learn about the park's elk management program. We then traveled by bus to stay the night at Rocky Mountain Mennonite Camp and got to go on an early morning hike and a night hike. They had a really great food. Later that morning, we went to the fluorescent fossil beds to see and learn about the fossilized tree stumps that were fossilized 35 million years ago. After looking at those amazing stumps, we traveled to the Wolf and Wildlife Center and got to participate in a wolf howl. After that, we made our way back with a 3-hour bus ride after an amazing experience. Now back to Perla.
That was definitely a great field trip for Forest Loop. It looks like Black Band learned so much on this overnight trip. Now, I've never wondered who would win in a fight, lions or tigers. Me either. I think that tigers would win because tigers are tigers. But let's go to check out Kennedy and Isaac debating on who would win in this fight in the jungles.
Thanks, Perla. Me and Isaac are here to debate what would win in a fight, a lion or a tiger. Some people say the tiger would win because it's larger. But I'm here to explain why the lion, the king of the jungle, would actually come out on top. Let's start with fighting experience. Lions are used to battling. Male lions often have to defend their pride and territory by fighting other males. These fights are rough and serious. They fight for survival. Tigers, on the other hand, live alone and don't get into as many fights. So when it comes to real battle experience, lions definitely have the advantage. Next, Lions have something tigers don't, a mane. That thick hair around a lion's neck to help protect it from bites and scratches. During a fight, tigers don't have this, which make their neck more exposed. In a close battle, the extra protection could make all the difference. Also, lions grow up in groups called prides. From a young age, they wrestle, play fight, and learn how to defend themselves. This helps them become stronger and more skilled. Tigers grow up alone without that kind of training or practice. So when it comes to a fight, lions are more prepared. And of course, the lion, known as the king of the jungle, even though lions actually live in the grassland, this title shows how brave, strong, and furious lions are. Lions don't back down. They fight with courage and pride, just like a true king should. So yes, the tiger might be a little bigger, but the lion has more battle experience, better defense, stronger training, and the heart of a king. That's why in a one-on-one battle, I believe, lions would win. Isaac?
Thanks for that, Kennedy, but here's why the true king of the jungle would win. When comparing lions and tigers, tigers have several advantages that make them more likely to win on a one-on-one fight. First, tigers are generally larger and stronger than lions. Adult male tigers, especially the Siberian and Bengal species, can weigh up to 600 pounds, while most lions usually weigh around 420 pounds. This extra size gives tigers more muscle power and force behind their strike. Second, tigers are solitary hunters, meaning that they're used to fighting and killing on their own. Lions rely on their pride for hunting, so often they work as a team. A tiger's life of solo hunting trains it to be more skilled at taking down prey by itself, an ability that translates well on a one-on-one fight. Finally, tigers are known for their stealth and agility. They can move quietly and launch powerful and sudden attacks. With 3 to 4 inches claws, that could be deadly. Tigers also have stronger forelimbs and a musclier build, allowing them to pin opponents down effectively. While lions are brave and aggressive, bravery can't always overcome size and strength disadvantage. In short, a fight between a lion and a tiger would be fierce, but the tiger's superior strength, size, and solo combat skills give the upper hand.
Now, you can talk to your collaborators, and our news crew will come around and collect the votes for each band to see what would you think would win in a fight, a lion or a tiger, and we'll announce it on our next newscast. Now back to Prola.
Wow, I really hope that tigers win. They're cool because they are tigers. Now, let's move on. The past week or two, we've had a kindness box so we can acknowledge some of the kindness that have been shared around the school. Let's go to Emblem to see who our kindness winner of this school week is.
Hey everyone! This week we have decided we should dedicate one segment to give out one shout out to a person that has showed kindness. This week, our kindness hero is Marcel, because during her reading, he listened really well to Tristan and Maxim. Thanks, Tristan, for realizing the kindness Marcel showed. If you would like to share a kindness you have seen, please go put a note with who did it and the kindness and what it was. The kindness box will be right outside the office. Back to Perla.
Remember, if you see a kindness around the school, share it in the kindness bin. Sadly, this newscast has come to an end, but I hope that everyone has a great rest of their week. But last but definitely not least is the joke of the day. How did the picture end up in jail? It was framed! So, have a great rest of your week and see you next time. Bye!